morning, everyone. I hope you are good and well rested on this lovely day. I'm proceeding again with doing what I'm doing best, and that is to expose the corruption that is happening in SAPS. This morning, I posted about this lady who obtained or who has been appointed as a brigadier in SAPS, although an official at Home Affairs confirmed that she is undocumented. She don't even have a temporary working or residence visa or permit, but she has been appointed as a brigadier, as a head of facility management in SAPS in 2021. Now, when I spoke to this official of Home Affairs, she was shocked. She was extremely shocked when she looked onto their system, into this lady's particulars. And she was shocked because she is working at Home Affairs, and she also don't understand how possible could this lady have obtained an ID without having the required documents, which is a visa and a valid residence or work permit. She also informed me that the Department of Labor rejected this lady's application for permanent or for special skills, because if you apply as a foreigner in South Africa for a job into a government department, you must have special skills. You must have that special skills. You must the requirement for that is that you must have the special skills. But this lady's application was rejected by Department of Labor because they found that she doesn't qualify as someone with special skills. But regardless of that, she was appointed as a brigadier in SAPS. Now make me understand this. Recently, in the Portfolio Committee of Police, SAPS management was asked, and I'm being told that this lady are a regular at the portfolio committee meeting, because she is the one who must report on supply chain matters, particularly with regards to procurement and upgrade of SAPS buildings, or the building of new police stations and those kind of things. That is, as the head of facility management, she is the one who must report on that. So she is actually a regular in the portfolio committee's meeting sessions. So now, SAPS report back when they were asked about the vetting of top management. They report back to say, no, we do vet all our personnel or the top management when they apply for the positions. It takes some time, but yes, we do vet them. And then this lady was now appointed in 2021, is 4 years later. And now I find out in 2025 that this lady doesn't have the proper documents to be in South Africa, let alone be employed by SAPS as a brigadier in one of the components who are in charge of we are in charge of one of the biggest budgets of the South African Police Service, and that is the supply chain management. And this lady is allegedly from Kenya. It has also been confirmed by other inside sources to say, no, we know her, we know she's from Kenya. She's working with us, and some of them have checked personal number on the system, and the personal number does not link with the ID number. Now, is that not strange? personal number should immediately link with the ID number unless the ID number does not exist. Now, the person who gave me the information goes further and say, if Department of Home Affairs can go deeper into their system to see who approved this ID on the system for this person, they will find that that person who approved the ID is a ghost. That person, there's a personal number or there's a number that they use in Home Affairs. I remember someone once explained it to me to say, you know what, when we go on the system to see which person was issuing this document, there is this unique service numbers that they allocate as what. Now, when this person tells me to say, you know what, Home Affairs must now go and check who allocated this ID to this person, they will see that that is a ghost. That person is a ghost. The person who allocated, who issued this ID to this person. So now, still in Home Affairs, the IDs are being issued. Although we were told that these people who have been corruptly undermining the security and the sovereignty of our country has been identified and arrested. Now there are still more of them who are still working there and who are using the service numbers of ghost employees and still issuing IDs and fake documents to people who are now going further, infiltrating our South African police service, and they are working as brigadiers without, you know what, the first requirement, in any ways, the first requirement of the South African police service is that you must be a born South African citizen to be appointed in the South African police service. I believe it's like that in most of the countries, that when you are appointed in our security, now we call the people who are part of the security of this country, part of protecting the security of the country, you must be a patriot. You must be a patriotic citizen, born citizen. You must have the interest of this country at heart. Now, this is one of the basic requirements for employment in the South African Police Service, is that you must be a born South African. It's there. It's not me who made it, who wrote that act. It's there. It's part of the basic requirements. And even when you see the post advertised, you will see it's part of the basic requirements. Now, how did this happen? So now I just want to expose the lies of the top management when they go to the portfolio committee, how they mislead the portfolio committee, looking them straight in the eye without even blinking. Now, I know I was watching the portfolio committee session last week, and I know that tomorrow they are due to come and present or handing in the security clearance certificates of all top managers. The application dates, the actual applications, and the security clearances. Now, how are they now going? Because they must also submit the security clearance certificate of this brigadier. Now, here is the question. Who vetted this brigadier? How was this brigadier vetted? They didn't pick up this brigadier is not a South African citizen and she doesn't have valid documents. So that person who did the vetting on all the top managers or all the management or all those who are supposed to be vetted in the South African police services must also be called to the portfolio committee to come and explain. How did he do the vetting? How is it possible to vet someone and you don't pick up that person doesn't have valid documents to even be in South Africa? Patricia picked it up. And I don't even vet the person. But I picked up that this person is, and it's not only her. There's a lot more of them that I already exposed previously. But I know one of them have top security clearance. You know what? It's not easy for anyone to get top security clearance. Now, this person have top security clearance. Now, those who are doing the vetting, I believe that since we have started now to charge people with treason, I think we should now add these ones. These ones must also now be added and charged with treason. The SAPS top management must be charged with treason because they sold our country out. What they were doing is treasonous. They put the lives of all South Africans. They put the lives of the country at risk by being reckless and corrupt. Our police have been infiltrated with their knowledge. Because how can the National Commissioner not know that the head of facility management in the South African Police Services doesn't have legal documents to even be in the country? How is it possible that he doesn't know that? That the National Police Commissioner doesn't know that there's an undocumented, or not only one, that there are undocumented foreigners employed by him in the South African Police Service. He doesn't have an idea. How is it possible? How is it even possible? Everyone, even the ones who signed the appointments, everyone must be held accountable. They must be charged. I didn't make this up. Home Affairs confirmed it. I did not make it up. Home Affairs confirmed it, that it is true. And even they are shocked to find that a Kenyan national who doesn't even have a temporary permit has been appointed as a brigadier in the South African Police Service. I did not make this up. There's the proof. Let them come and refute this with their own evidence. Let them come and show us her ID. How did she obtain that ID? Because she doesn't have the necessary documents to could have even applied for that ID. Now let them come and refute this with their own evidence, because here we're not talking about allegations, because the spokesperson will come and say, no, we are not going to entertain allegations against the South African Police Service like usual. But she will never come and challenge those allegations with her own evidence. It will only be a general statement to say, no, we are not going to entertain those allegations. But if she ever come forward with her own evidence to refute the allegations, because I have been asking her on numerous occasions, even with the issue of Nkhawa, I have been asking her to say, you know what, this is simple. Come with your evidence, prove me wrong. All I want for them to prove me wrong. Yeah, I make the allegations. I have the documents to prove my allegations. Where are theirs? Let her come again to say, no, this is unfounded allegations. But please, let her come with her own evidence to refute these unfounded allegations. Because I don't make unfounded allegations. She's the one who's making the unfounded allegations because she keeps on issuing statements, but she cannot bring proof to refute the statements. It's not going away. Even the issue of Nkhawa, I will not rest until the truth about Nkhawa have been discovered, until someone come to me and tell me whether it's SAPS, whether it's a Home Affairs. I will not rest until someone come to me and say, Patricia, Nkhawa is a born South African national. I will not rest until that happens. Until that happens, this issue will not rest. I will not rest. I will keep on. Either Home Affairs, because I did report it to Home Affairs. There is an investigation by Home Affairs. I'm waiting for the feedback report and the recommendations from Home Affairs. I'm waiting. They promised me that the investigation will be finalized by the end of this month, and I will get my feedback report with recommendations. I'm waiting until the end of this month. Please wait with me here until the end of this month, because I will not rest until I get that feedback report to say whatever that feedback report is going to say. I will stand by that. But until then, I will not rest. So please camp with me here until the end of March 2025, when Home Affairs is going to issue me with an investigation report and recommendations in terms of what they found in this investigation about the citizenship of Dineo Nkhawa. She recently changed her surname from Nsia to Nkhawa. So I'm waiting. Wait with me here. I'm going to write this one of this Kenyan citizen for this week. I'm going to receive more information, and someone must answer somewhere. Someone must answer. Someone must come to the front. As I say, tomorrow's portfolio committee is about the top management security clearances, how they were they vetted. I know already this one was not vetted, but let them come. Let them go to the portfolio committee tomorrow to present. There's one vetting or clearance certificate. Let's see how many fraudulent clearance certificates. Let's see how many fraudulent security clearance certificates are there in the SAPS. Then we can talk about charging people with treason. Let me leave it here for now. See you tomorrow. Bye.